because basically what we can do now is we've got that's all in, because we're putting the racking system in the back. We can put the back on, but we can't put the roof on because we've got to get the wiring in.
Yeah.
So that's where we're up to, is putting the back on so we can get the wiring in.
So that'll be the conclusion of the video, is we'll get everything on tonight apart from the top, because
we've got to run all the cables in.
So guys, we're back. So when you last saw us, literally a few seconds ago, it was Saturday, wasn't it?
It was Saturday.
Now Paul's been cracking on with a few things, nothing major. Now this is taking us longer than it will probably take you to do. If you had a dedicated weekend to do this, you could do this. You've got to appreciate that it's miserable in the UK at the moment, so we can't do anything outside. We're in the garage, and we're both holding down full-time jobs. We're, funny enough, Raptor's garage is fitting a bathroom this week for Ange. So, you know, we turn on, they've only Fibreglass we're doing now is messing about with a freaking bath. So
well, we could actually sail it at the moment.
We could, yeah.
Put the plug in, we could be up.
It's that bad. So guys, we're kind of, you know, we're jumping on this job when we can, but this is kind of a weekend job, isn't it? You
literally
probably do this in a weekend.
I reckon you could do it in a weekend, but we're doing some other bits like adding that bar up there that you can, that one there.
Kind of see this one.
Yeah, that one there. Because we're putting a racking system in the back of the truck. So that's a bit you wouldn't be doing if you were doing this yourself, unless you were going to put a racking system in, obviously.
Yeah.
And we want to get the back on so we can run all the wiring in, because we've got a lot of wiring to put in, because we've got radios, charging system, split charging system, other bits we need to put in. So we want to just get everything right as we're assembling it.
Yeah.
We don't want to go back, you know, when we've glued the top on, going,
we should have
run another cable in for this.
I keep throwing ideas at Paul, saying, I've thought of that. I'm like, CB aerial, thought of that. CB, power, and all the keys, like he's thought
USBs, extra USBs.
Yeah, sticking it all in. I mean, if you're building this as an off-road toy, I mean, you know, Clint even showed us photos he'd had of a guy saying that was in the morning, complete disco. 4 hours later, it was done, and he was having a run around in his
if you were doing the high top, I reckon you'd do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Crop the back off, put the roof on, glue it on, put the back on, bolt it together, job done.
Yeah.
But you know, we've had other things to do. It's very I can't speak. Very straightforward to do. But obviously, I've been doing some of the welding on the chassis. I've had to alter the sills because my sills are different than a standard one.
Yeah.
So I've got the heavy duty sills on, so I've had to tweak and move things. And this is where all the time comes in.
Yeah.
Every time you do one modification, 3 others turn up, because I've now realised, because of the width of the fiberglass that's going on, where the door would have been, I've now got to chop all my rock sliders and move them 5mm, because they won't clear.
Damn.
They're going to rub. I won't be able to bolt them on, so I'm going to have to chop. And it's one of them. Every job leads to another job.
Yeah. And these are overlanding vehicles. These are vehicles that have a lot more to do than your just weekend toy messing about with. So we've got to think of everything ahead of, like I say, putting the racking system in. This was to help brace the vehicle, but it's also going to work perfect for a racking system for storage in the back of the vehicle. So yeah, guys, so since we're literally on camera a few seconds ago from what you're watching, Paul's primed everything up. He's finished up a bit of welding, and we're going to start offering this back up now and just make sure.
Now I've got some welding wire. I can actually fit. I've got one plate to put in.
Yeah.
I ran out of wire. It had all be done, guys, but the bloody welder stopped working. It ran out of wire.
So welcome guys to the Raptor's Garage intermission coffee break. Now what you're actually seeing is a few days ahead of what you're watching at the moment, but we're just taking a break, so we're just about to stick that fiberglass panel on for the last time, but at the moment you're going to carry on watching us doing the prep work, but you'll see that at the end of this video. So we're just going to take a moment guys just to ask you once again, just pop over to the website if you can, buy some t-shirts, that really helps us out. We've got stickers for sale. And give us some comments. Give us some more comments on the videos. We'd love your ideas of what you want to see. To kind of recap what we're doing at the moment, obviously we're building Heimdall into a tray-back Overlander. So that's the whole project you're going to be watching for the next few weeks. We're going to be doing the same with mine. And we're going to be doing, obviously, with Grey Worm, it's going to be a cab again with the LongRanger kit. But that's going to be basically just a hardcore off-roader.
Yeah, that's just going to be an animal, that's going to, the computer's just finished.
Loading videos.
Yeah. We're working, guys, aren't we? We're not just drinking coffee.
We did have a beer tonight.
We started with beer, now we're on to coffee. But yeah, we definitely want more input from you guys. We want to know what you think, what you want to see. There are more trailer videos coming.
Yeah, we are. I know people keep asking about the trailer, guys, and that is definitely
a project. There's definitely more chimney videos coming now.
Yeah, maybe chimney repair.
Chimney repairs.
We'll tell you more about that. So yeah, guys, the thing is, when you comment, when you like the videos, when you share them, it all helps with the algorithm of YouTube. It helps boost it up, gets us more viewings, which just helps us in the long run get more subscribers and keep sharing what we do. So yeah, let us know, guys, any ideas of stuff that you want to see, any suggestions, any projects that you're up to. Jump us onto Facebook and send us your pictures, because we'll happily share them.
Yeah, definitely send pictures of your trucks.
Yeah,
we want to see what you're driving, what you're building.
Yeah.
Guys, definitely what you're building.
Yeah, we'll get back to you soon, because we keep mentioning Patreon. It is something we're going to do, so we're going to do a dedicated Patreon video in the near future. And I think the best thing at the moment is Anne showed me something the other day, which I thought was the ideal slogan. Yeah, she did show me something. The ideal slogan for what we do is life is not about what you can buy, it's about what you can build.
Well, it definitely is here. Now literally all I've done with the sills is, because these are heavy duty sills, these were from Eason, they're a bit thicker and slightly bigger than normal. So what I've had to do is I've literally chopped it that way, I've moved it in there, and I've taken it in because it was actually binding up on the corner. So they're all sorted. Just got one plate to weld on the other side once I put the new wire in the welder, and we're ready to put the back on. Is that cable maybe in the way there? Yes.
Basically over a bit. We can drop it, we'll drop it inside, because there's nothing that we do.
We can chuck that over.
Mounting this. I'm going to trip over this GoPro. So
yeah, that GoPro got chucked down there out the way. It was a Pro Go.
SD card's full of this, isn't it?
No, it's empty now. That'll wrap you wrong. But it keeps falling off because I need to glue it in place. They're just going to see this coming towards them. I couldn't grab all there was tyres in the way. I've just worked something out. If my fingers are in the way, I can't actually push that on.
Right, that's gone on a lot easier than it normally has been going on.
Well, that's what I spent all yesterday modifying everything. That's pretty much bang on where it needs to be, I think. You can open the doors now, can't you? Oh, yeah. Right, so if I get the screws in this side, where do they need to go? So if we get the two top ones in, we can line the bottom up, can't we? It makes me happy seeing it on. Come around this side, Chris. That side will stay where it is. You know it must have gone there.
Yeah. In the right. Oh, forwards, backwards, or?
No, in. That. Do that again. Perfect. That's it. That's all it needed. So that side's right.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's pretty good. That fits that body line, absolutely. Once that's pulled in, because that hasn't got any flex in it anyway, but there's room for glue behind them. It's got a little bit of flex in it. I think if we start screwing that on the top, take that one out, and that'll sort that bit of flex out of there, yeah. But for now, that looks pretty much bang on. That body line's not bad, is it?
No.
I do like it.
It looks awesome. It's,
And that lines up well now, won't it?
initially it was the bottom in, wasn't it? That was the issue we had.
Well, the bottom should go in now because it shouldn't be binding. This is the test fitting bit, and we got it in line with the top, but we just couldn't get it all the way in, could we? Now there shouldn't be an issue with them. I can see where it was couching. Oh, that's more or less bang on.
That's better.
And that's perfect.
Yeah, because that's the same as the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, it could actually come out a bit at the bottom. Could actually go back a little bit. But that's the same as, but that's what this door.
Yeah.
I was going to say, this door's a bit pissed, because that pillar's bent.
Yeah. Well, you can consider the fact that the roof's already been chopped off this once and remade.
And the body's been chopped up
again.
And the body's been chopped up.
That's lining up well with a body that's seen a lot of action. Right guys, we're at that stage now where we are going to start laying on the adhesive. We've fitted it enough times that we're happy with how it's all going to sit. And the thing we have done is we've changed that plate. If you remember, we actually felt we'd cut it too short, so we spot welded another plate in. We still think that was a bit too short, so that measurement there is basically 2 inches. So as a guideline from when you're doing this, and again we'll be able to show you this when we do the next one, is just work sort of 2 inches from this edge out here. Make that as your minimum that you're going to cut off, at least for your first few fits.
That's now 3mm plate.
Well, that's it. This 3mm plate ends up being a lot stronger than what's left. So we'll just put the bolt holes in ready, so we're going to put some bolts through that into the base for the bottom of the kit here. And Paul's just going to start laying on adhesive everywhere. And then once this is actually stuck in place, and let it dry, then he's going to run around and just seal everything, do all the sort of seam sealing everywhere possible. But we're going to conclude this video when we lift this up and stick it all back in place. They can watch us do that, and in the next video we'll obviously bring you what we're doing then to finish it all up, sticking the roof in place. As we said, we can only put the inner roof in because we've got all the electrics. We want to make sure we've thought of absolutely everything where it needs to be before we stick that top roof on, because there's no going back after that.
That's permanent.
There's no going back after where we are now, really.
Yeah, what we could do would be a bit warmer.
It would be nice if it was warmer.
Well,
Sunnier climates.
the blue doesn't come from that tube. I'll end up sticking a tube on. Really doesn't want to come out the tube. Pretty much a tube.
Now we're going to lift it in place without getting covered in it.
Now we're going to get covered in.
Okay. Right, so we'll do it up. We'll get it in. I'll come over your side, hold it while you put the top screw in. Get the bottom screw in, come in this side, jack it up.
But before we do that,
2 screws in this.
before we do that,
The battery that works.
yeah. Let's actually have the glue on so it works. No, I'll keep my manky gloves on. So we drop it, break it.
No.
Oh, do you want to come this side, see if you can push this one on? Seems to be at the top. Oh, right, it needs to come up. That's what it is. No, still wall. That's definitely up at the bottom here. Right. No, it still doesn't do with that. No, you're hitting the...
So I'm going to come up on it?
Yeah. Right, this one's on.
What, that side?
This side's on.
Right, okay. That side wasn't really a minute ago.
It was just coerced under the lip. But do you want to put this one on?
Right, this side's almost on now. Yeah.
Well, this one's banged on.
Yeah.
So, which one do you want? You want old?
Got the screw with it.
No. Right, let's get the other side in because that'll stay there then. Got you.
No, I thought that's it, that bloody new piece.
No.
We'll get this piece on in as well.
No, we'll get the other side in and then we can start working our way down with the screws. That one just needs to come up. We've got about 20, we've got half an hour with this glue in. Oh yeah, that's proper squishing into the mastic. Screws level. Is it? We're in. Yeah.
It ain't coming off.
No, we just align them up. I'm gonna magic finger for that. We need a special body shop finger for doing that.
Yeah, and this comes from years of being in a body shop.
They're only issued to to body technicians. Ordinary fingers will not work.
The guy we said on the actual LongRanger factory tour that will take you through exactly how to paint this. Obviously, Paul knows what he's doing when it comes to fiberglass because, as Clinton was saying to us, these things have still got the releasing agent on from when it's in the mould. Because if they spend all the time cleaning, prepping these, doing all the final sanding for you, you're going to pay for that. So there is some prep that needs to be done before these are painted, and we'll take you through all of that when we come to paint this, because Paul's got a good few ideas of how he's going to be using a normal 2-pack paint to do the orange again, which he's used before.
No, I'll use base coat and lacquer.
Base coat and lacquer, okay. So he's going to continue the orange, which is, some people have said, why orange? It's a Land Rover colour. It's the G4 colour, isn't it?
It is G4 orange.
So it's G4 orange. It's a proper Land Rover colour.
I always like the G4 orange. Right, let's just show you what we're doing. We've tack screwed the top into the pillar, and then we've used the original door hinge bolts just to hold the side in place. Those bolts and the glue, plenty. Now, let me go around the other side and I'll show you what Chris is doing. So he's pulling his hair out. Oh no, he's done it. No, he's done it. He's pulled his hair out. He's just put a nice row of cap-headed stainless bolts all the way along there.
You know,
so that's going to
several times changed piece of
with our re-engineered piece of I don't know, flooring. That's it. That's the words I'm after, flooring. So we've got that to do, and we've got those corner tabs to bend in and bolt in as well. But literally, this is, once the glue's gone off from this, it's going to be solid. We can bolt there, can't we? We've got 2 bolts in there. We've got the spreader plate.
Yeah.
We can pull the plate round into that, bolt across there. That can have glue behind it because I don't want water getting in there.
Yeah.
So we'll glue that in. We can tack screw along the sill, into the sill section. I think we're pretty much done now.
It's all gone in, hasn't it? It's all that's completely flush. It's right up to the sill all along there. So any glue in there is
going to hold it all in.
Yeah.
It's like someone spent all yesterday actually remaking the sills.
I think so. That's what we were saying about it, because Paul has rebuilt all the sills on this. It's that thing that this has been made off a near perfect disco, and nothing that you're going to fit it to is probably near perfect, especially if you guys have been using it off-roading. It'll be interesting to see when we do my one, which is
yours is
clearly
all
been
original,
used as it's all original, it's not been used off-road, how well
your cells are original, so it should fit. Yours isn't twisted.
Yeah.
It's rotten in places, but I don't think it's... See, the problem with this one, the sills were gone when I got it, particularly the one on the driver's side. So the body had a chance to twist. It had been used off-road with rotten sills, so the body had flexed. And as soon as I cut it, it literally went dink and just spragged.
Yeah. So guys, you saw us talk in the video when we visited LongRanger that obviously with your Disco 1, the body's rot. This is an ideal way to chop that rotten off, get rid of it, make this into something far more usable. With the Disco 2s now, obviously the chassis is rotting. Chop the body off, you can get to a good chunk.
You just do a half chassis replacement.
Even if it's that bad.
You just replace the chassis to here. Just get a half chassis because they do them now.
Pick up MOT failures, and then get basically be able to build yourself a cheap vehicle. So let us know what you think of this whole concept of basically making these into cabs and doing something with the back.
I don't care. I love it.
It's awesome.
I just think that is so good. And I'm not just saying that because, we've been given this one. This one was actually given to us for grey worm. But because this one was already in pieces, we need to get it out of the workshop, so I'm using it on this truck. But we're still going to buy 2 more. We like them that much. With their own money.
Yeah, that's the way we're going. Well, it's practicality. The practicality now, we learnt that with the Mitsubishi, the L200. Put a box on the back of it, made it so much more user-friendly. With this, we're going to up the ante on the box. We're going to make a really cool, bigger, larger custom box. We're going to put the angles on it, and then of course, once we've done a few trips and we've learned how we want it to work, we'll start looking at all the interior drawer systems, slides, fridge
Does that mean we get to leave the workshop?
Yeah.
Ray, get out! I'll burst into flames. It'll be like a vampire.
So there you go. So there you go, guys. Awesome. We've basically been around, put all the tech screws in. We've got tech screws running down the side there. We've got some along the seal. We've got the bolts in the back. We'll go all around that in the next video, show exactly what you've done. Because Paul, once this has gone off, probably tomorrow, Paul's going to go around and start sealing all the gaps tonight and
get it all seam sealed, cleaned out, done, sorted. But
for the first time we fitted anything like this. Well, you fitted this kind of thing.
I fitted this kind of thing
on a
before.
Discovery. This kit on a Discovery has gone well, hasn't it?
It's gone really well. Yeah. I love the kit. It fits. It fits perfectly. Unfortunately, the car isn't the right shape.
Yeah. You twisted
this fits a completely different vehicle. Yeah. There's but like they said when we went down, there's no 2 Land Rovers the same.
Yeah.
And there's no 2 Land Rovers the same shape.
Yeah.
But it went in, everything fits. The door gaps are spot on both sides. The body line is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had to do a bit of jiggling and playing around, but I mean, we've just cut a car in half.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
The guys have been saying, what Paul's been telling me, obviously, what Clinton was saying is a lot of the guys who do the off-roading will go for this flat roof, the Range Rover roof, because they'll have an external roll cage. Therefore, they're not bothered about the body. The body is just basically to keep them free of mud and rain. Whereas because we're going to be using it for overlanding, and the purpose for us using a flat roof is because the roof tent will come off the cab on the back and it will sort of sit
halfway over the roof, won't it?
We wanted to keep it low. But we also do want, obviously, some rigidity. We're going to put a headache bar in off the chassis anyway, but we still want to keep the rigidity in the body because it's a bit more important to us that it doesn't sort of vibrate and crack and everything else.
Yes.
So hence the reason we've gone that step further and put that bar in across the top. But it's been a great learning curve. We're obviously going to do it 2 more times and we'll video both of them, guys. So just keep obviously subscribe and keep watching as we do it.
Cam's going off.
We could do.
I think she'll know to
Pick up.
I mean, she's rearranged the front.
Yeah, she could have done somebody rearranging her. Because then we'd have had an excuse to chop it up.
That's a completely different story, guys. We'll tell you about that one in a different video.
So yeah, guys, the next video, we're going to basically continue this. We'll get the roof on. Again, we're going to get that wiring loom sorted out where it needs to go. Stick down the inner roof, put your top roof on.
Get the wiring in like you just said, and work from there. So literally this video is just fitting this back.
Yeah. And
the next job, we're going to fit the top, get all that in, get wiring in, work out where we're going to drop the loom through, run it all through, and once that's done, it's pretty much a rolling real car again.
Yeah.
Then we can start building the back up.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
So guys, stay tuned for the next video. We'll keep them coming as quick as we can. There's obviously a lot of work going on. We're busy. We're trying to keep on top of things. This has been done over a few days. Like we said, this probably won't take you as long, but we've been doing it a few days, and of course we film it. You know, everything. I was chatting to someone yesterday about a suspension lift, and I kind of said it took us 3.5, 4 days, and he looked shocked. I was like, well, it wasn't. Okay, we took the front bumper off and the rear bumper off in an afternoon, and 2 days doing it. But we're filming things. We have to keep stopping. We talk to camera. We'll waffle away, moving the camera. You know, only one of us working while the other one's filming, so that always stretches our jobs out a lot longer. But guys, don't forget, jump on the website, buy some t-shirts, buy some stickers.
I keep forgetting about that. I keep saying, this looks ace.
Yeah, Paul's loving this, I am as well. So yeah, we've got 2 more of these we're going to build, guys. Different, you know, but they're going to be awesome, and we're loving this piece of kit. So see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.
See you later, guys.